Hello there, this is the intern, and today we'll be talking about money. Now, what I really mean by money is that we'll be discussing about some important aspects that a good monetary system should have for a stable economy. So, the key characteristics of a safe and sound money system are durability, divisibility, fungibility, meaning every unit of the same currency is valued the same everywhere. This seems pretty obvious, but it's not so. For example, diamonds and land. For example, you have 1 acre of land here in an urban plot and the same area in a rural plot. They'll not be funded the same, they'll not be valued the same. And the other three are portability, recognizability, and scarcity, which is the most important factor. Now, we all know gold was one of the most dominant medium of exchanges after the barter system. So let's take a look at how good the gold money system really was. Gold is extremely durable, was valued the same everywhere, hence very fungible, was immediately recognizable, could not be reproduced, hence scarce. But the cons were divisibility and portability. The gold system remained the most important system of money till the Italian Renaissance of 1420, after which slowly the gold standard was introduced, where paper notes were now redeemable at a bank for the gold it represented. So basically, paper notes were now scaled in value to the gold it was worth. This continued until 1971 when US President Richard Nixon changed the rules allowing government to actually print money without any mechanism for converting it into an equivalent amount of gold. This made gold a non-fungible method of economy. Now this breaks the most important rule of sound money, which is scarcity. This new system of money, also known as fiat currency, literally commands you to put your faith into money because the government says it's money, hence centralizing it. Little did we know that the combination of trust, government, and money would always end badly. After the Soviet Union fell in the 1990s, newly formed independent states started fighting each other, and in the crossfire was Yugoslavia. The Yugoslav nations refused trading with each other, hence halting their economic process. The nation of Yugoslavia decided to retain its already failed communist policies, hence ended up losing control over their money's creation, thereby endlessly printing paper notes leading to hyperinflation. In January 1994, inflation was at a whopping 313 million%, and prices doubled every 34 hours, and new paper notes of up to $500 billion were now seen circulating around. In Zimbabwe 2008, inflation reached the highest ever of 79 billion%. Prices started doubling every 24 hours, and eventually the Zimbabwe government had to ditch their currency and use the South African rand and the US dollars long after the citizens wished to do the same, of course. During this hyperinflation, one loaf of bread was priced around 35 million Zimbabwe dollars. In Sri Lanka right now, due to shortage of medical supplies, food, fuel, and massive economical debt, consumer prices in Colombo has risen to over 54% in 1 year, which officially puts the country into a state of hyperinflation. Also, due to the corrupt nature of the Sri Lankan government, where the entire country is controlled by the Rajapaksa family, the country started mass producing money to put their last nail on the coffin. Many more such historical and even worse economic breakdowns can be found. The Great Recession of 2008 in the US, post World War II Hungary in 1946, Weimar Germany in 1923, which eventually led to the rise of Hitler. Well, from all these historical instances of money losing its value, we could all drive home the fact that combining money, government, and trust All this results in the suffering of people.